Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this very special edition of the Private Officer Beat Radio. This is that day that you have been waiting for the big reveal. Big, exciting news coming out today. Blue Star Investment Group, LLC, is a family of companies that my partners and I have owned for a number of years. And we have gotten together with this unbelievable offer that will change lives today. Because of the coronavirus, many people, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, have lost their jobs. Some have been working part-time. Others have had to take a different job paying much less than the previous job. Because of our current situation, we wanted to step in and really make a difference in the lives of 20 people. You see, when you work for someone else, they limit your income potential. They control you. They control your promotion opportunities. They control your upward mobility. They control what hours you work, how much you get paid an hour, whether or not you get holidays, when your time off is. They limit every aspect of your potential. They limit all of the opportunities that you might have with that company. They control you. And yet, millions of people work for other people. Well, during the month of August, we have decided to take applications for entrepreneurs who really want to change their life, their upward mobility, their families' lives, and their financial horizon. This is a business opportunity like none other I've ever heard of, and definitely probably none other that you've ever had come your way. During this month of August, we're going to take applications for entrepreneurs who want to own a business, but either do not have that experience to run that business, or they don't have the startup capital. Businesses in America fail for one of two reasons, and those are the reasons. Number one, they didn't have the experience or a clear pathway to the business idea that they had, or they just didn't have enough capital, enough money to continue running the business. A lot of people believe you can open a business on a shoestring, a couple $100 like I did back in the early 80s, but times have changed. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick 20 candidates. 20 candidates will be chosen to operate a regional office of one of 6 different types of businesses. They will be partners, owners in that business. We don't expect that you have 20 or 30 years experience in that field. If you do, that'll be great. But we're willing to train you, to give you the expertise, the knowledge, every aspect of how to run that business. All of the training in the area of the business will be provided. All of the continual frontline office, management support, tech support, all provided as long as you are the owner of that business. Marketing assistance, legal and business support, every possible aspect of running a business will be part of you being part of the business. You're going to be in business for yourself, no doubt, but not by yourself. There are a few things that you are going to need to bring to the table. Number one, you're going to have to be very dedicated. You're going to have to be somebody who understands that running a business isn't a Monday through Friday 9-to-5 job, but rather it is 24/7. Even when you're on vacation, even if it's a holiday, you're going to have to be willing to come out and do the job. Number two, you got to be 100% willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn, if you're one of those know-it-alls, if you've been there, done that, and you don't need anyone telling you how to run the business, it won't work. I'm going to tell you that straight up, right up front. If you're one of those people who will not follow directions and knows better than the next, it won't work. You have to be willing to follow leadership. You have to be willing to listen and follow directions. You have to be hardworking. You have to be trustworthy and honest. If you are not somebody who we can depend on, if you're somebody who we cannot, from one day to the next, know whether or not you're telling the truth, it won't work. So you have to be dedicated. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to follow leadership, and you have to be hardworking, honest, and trustworthy. Those are some of the prerequisites of being partners in these businesses. All of our final candidates will become an owner of that regional office. We have 6 businesses currently growing, and we're going to share in all the revenues, the growth, the expansion, everything with you. Each candidate will be fully supported by our experienced management team and business teams who are available, I might add, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We don't take a break. We don't take a holiday. We're on call every day, all day. Now, these 6 businesses include chaplains on call. This is a business and emergency chaplain service. If you've ever heard of chaplains, worked with chaplains, seen chaplains, we have 2 aspects to this business. Our chaplains go into businesses and assist employees in their everyday life. They are experienced counselors, and this is a service that businesses want. It wasn't that long ago that businesses would not allow chaplains on the property, but today businesses are calling for chaplain services. This is a workplace service, so you schedule appointments, you go in, and the other aspect is that we serve law enforcement, the fire service, and EMS. One of the other businesses that right now we are opening up to you is Armor Technical Institute, part of Armor College, a public safety and career school. And there are 3 avenues of revenue in this business. You have the on-site training where you're going into a business and doing the training on site. You have online revenue stream, and of course you have a campus. Regional Security Corporation is a multi-tier protective service agency that was founded back in the 80s. We have locations opening up, and if you've ever wanted to own a security company, we have every aspect covered. You don't have to begin to think about how to do it. We're going to be with you and show you all the way. Community Public Safety Services is a very unique public safety service. We offer our services to cities, schools, and government, and this is not security company. This is not security service. This is public safety and very unique services. Care Response. This is EMT, paramedic, and nurses who contract out for special events. School systems contract them, and also it entails home visits. Again, you don't have to be an EMT or a paramedic or a nurse or a college professor for any of these jobs. We're going to train you and set you up to succeed. And the last company is Legal Investigations and Staffing. This is for paralegals and legal services that contract with businesses, attorneys, and insurance companies. We're going to give you a lot more information and answer all of your questions during your initial interview. So here's the deal, folks. It's $500. That is your skin in the game. That's an administrative fee. That's to help us to process your application, run your background, and to get you started. There's no other upfront money. To be considered, you have to have $500. You have to send a complete resume, 3 references that are not family, copies of your degrees, diplomas, and certifications. Send it all to Stephanie K at privateofficer.com. STEPHANIEK at privateofficer.com. She is going to take all of the applications and send them to the proper people for review. At that point, you will be scheduled for an initial interview. And at that point, more detailed information about the business will be explained to you, and all of your questions will be answered. You don't need any money right now. It's not until final selection. Those who are selected candidates will then receive a secondary interview and will be subject to a criminal background check, a credit history report, and drug screening. If you don't have great credit history, don't worry about it. We will help you with that, and as long as everything else meets the requirements, it won't hold you back. Final selections will be announced in early September. These 6 businesses are expanding nationwide, so it doesn't matter if you live in California or Kalamazoo. The opportunity is there for you. Once again, this is what you need to do. You need to send your resume, complete resume, 3 references that are not family, copies of any degrees, diplomas, or certifications, and send it to Stephanie K at privateofficer.com. Please do not call our office. Don't send us emails. We've already had applicants or people that were interested who have sent emails. We'll be more than happy to schedule an interview with you and answer all of your questions, but follow our steps. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. You're never going to see it again. You're never going to hear about it again. This is something that is not done with other companies, but we want to help people. We've always been in a situation where we just want to help people, and now we're in a position where we can help people. We can put you not only to work, but give you a business opportunity that I believe is going to be once in a lifetime. Please follow those steps, and you will be hearing from us probably within the next, I would say, 10 days. This opportunity will close at the end of August. Selections will be made early September. That's it. Follow the instructions. Good luck, everyone. 20 candidates will be chosen.